What is going on, guys? Jack here and welcome back to episode 4 of the Borussia Dortmund career mode series, and we are hopping back into the transfer window and we are very close to deadline day. As you can see there, I believe, yes, we are 4 days away, and you can also see there that Royce is currently the top scorer in the Bundesliga, which is good to see. I know it's very early into the season, but it's still nice to see one of our players doing so well already, but hopefully he does stay as the top scorer, or at least one of our Dortmund players does stay at the top scoring spot. It'd be really good to see. But let's have a look at our office. We got a few emails here, and we got a contract offer accepted here, and it's for Luis Gustavo. Now, I'm going to stall this for now because I'm not really sure if I need it at this moment in time. And with regards to Kondogbia, I'm just going to completely forget about him, because I've realised from the last episode that maybe it's better that I go in for a left midfielder at this moment in time, rather than going in for a CDM, basically, because I've got players that can already play at the CDM spot. I know I've only got one true CDM, and that's Sven Bender, but still, I don't really feel that I need it. I need a bit more depth in that left midfield position, because if Royce gets injured, well, we can't really play Kagawa there. He's just not quick enough, really. He's not physical enough to play down that left-hand side. He's more of a central player, in my opinion, and I'm not really sure why he was played down the left at Manchester United. But anyway, we will go back in for Jeremy Toulalan, because I know he could be a lot cheaper option than Luis Gustavo. And of course, with the declining of players changing, he would be a really good option. 83 overall, he's got some really solid defensive stats, and he would provide real cover for Sven Bender if he does indeed get injured. But yeah, I don't know if it's really realistic going in for Toulalan, but I do need another CDM, and I need one that's cheap and high in overall, and that's really the only way that I can figure out doing that. But let's have a look at the players that I'm interested in for the left midfield position. I've shortlisted a fair few. Ignore Jesse or Jesse Rodriguez. Not interested in him anymore. He's going to be too expensive. But let's start off with Schürrle here, who could be a really good option for us, and he is blistering, of course, and got great dribbling, which is very important on this year. On this year's FIFA, as well as really good finishing for a left midfielder. That's cracking, and he is German as well, so you could kind of say it's realistic. I don't know, but Schürrle is an option on that left hand side. We've also got Perisic. I don't know anything about some of these players at the moment because I only just started scouting them a day ago, but Perisic, he's always been awesome on FIFAs, and I think he'd be a really good backup player if Royce does get injured, of course. And he's got that 5-star weak foot, those 4-star skills, 6'2" as well, so he could be a really physical player. And then I think the rest of them are left wingers, if I'm right in saying. So we got Bruma here. Sorry, I need to clear my throat. We got Bruma here, and he's an alright player. I mean, 76 overall, but I think I will remove him from my short list right now, because I don't think I really want to be going in for Bruma. We've got Memphis Depay now. Yes, I know it's unrealistic, but just having a bit of flair down that left-hand side would be quite nice in this career mode. I know you guys are probably going to be hounding me saying, oh my god, you're going for a player that everyone else goes for. But to be honest, you got to admit, sometimes these players are just good, aren't they? And Memphis Depay with those 5-star skills, I think he could be a really good option. And I just love players with 5-star skills. Even though I don't skill that much, I just love doing the OP scoop turn, and it's very effective this year. We got Boetus, and he could be another player that we could go for. He's a little bit of a cheaper option, I do believe, and he's got good potential on him. And then a bit of a strange one, and you guys might be like, well, I wasn't actually expecting to see him pop up, but it is a Turkish league player, and I thought I'd go, or try and go in for this guy, Musa Sal, because first of all, he's got brilliant strength, he's got really good pace, good agility, which is important, really good finishing as well. He's a bit like Schürrle, really, just a couple of overalls lower and a few worse stats. He can also play as a striker as well, which is useful to have, you know, players that can kind of alternate positions. Let's just say, for example, we're playing him on a left wing position, and then one of our strikers gets injured. I could just replace him and put him on as a striker, because he's more than capable of playing in that position. But let's just inquire about all these players and see what the clubs say about them. Right, here we go, guys. We're going into the next game, and this is going to be against Augsburg. So I'm just going to have a little look at the team management, just to show you guys the changes that I have made. I have changed the formation. As you can see there, we are now rocking a 4-3-3 formation. We got Weidenfeller in goal, then we got Socrates, Ginter, Piszczek and Schmelzer. I think this was a formation that was suggested in the last episode, and it looks like a really good formation, and I think it suits the team a lot better than a 4-4-2 diamond wide for sure. And although we've got an influx of strikers now, I still believe that, you know, those strikers can also play on the right mid and left mid respectively. We've got Immobile up front, and then we've also got Blazhemakovsky and Royce on the wings. So this should be a really strong team, and let's hope we can go and pick up the win. Right, let's go. Run. That's a great ball. Come on, let's go. You've got the strength. That is a foul. No, we've still got the ball. Okay. How have you not put that in? That was a tight angle. Okay, I'll be fair on that one. That was a difficult angle. I wouldn't expect him to score from there. But some of the shots I've been having should have gone in. They really should have. It's starting to really annoy me. Right, let's cross this one in. Oh, my God. Wait, what happened there? Oh, it's half time. Okay, so that's half time. We've had a lot of chances and no goals. That's basically the summary of this first half. It's been very frustrating. I've had a lot of shots, a lot of chances, but none of them have gone into the back of the net. I still haven't found my game on this game, if that makes sense. I still don't know what to do to score against the AI. It's very difficult at the moment and very frustrating. I do believe that they're bringing out a patch very soon for the shooting, and that will be very useful because I'm having a lot of shots that would have gone in on FIFA 14, so maybe it's just me needing to get used to the game. But let's hope that we can score another goal in the second half and hope that we can get a win. Maybe the cross. That's a foul. Here's the cross. Give me that. Okay. No, we crossed it in and it's a goal. It's Aubameyang. I wanted the foul, but that is absolutely fine by me. We finally scored. What a deserved goal this is. Mkhitaryan was pulled back. He crosses it in. And that's something you're not going to be seeing often on this game. A cross and a goal from a header. Because headers are so nerfed on this game. And that is really, really good to see. And look at that animation there. It's brilliant to see that there's new animations in this game. And Aubameyang gets his first goal in the Bundesliga. And that is 1-0. What a deserved goal that is. And that is full time, guys. So we won the game 1-0, and that is such a deserved result. I can't tell you enough how much we deserve to win that game. It seems like I'm creating so many chances on world class, but I just don't seem to be able to put them into the back of the net. If you've got any ideas, if any of you have played the early release of the game, and you have found any effective ways to score, apart from kickoff glitches, because I'm not going to be doing anything like that, just basically scoring tips, do let me know in the comments down below, because I am struggling. I've tried near post OP, doesn't work. Tried finesse shots, most of the time it doesn't work. Tried cross goal shots, as you can see there with Immobile, and it really doesn't work. So I'm not really sure what to do. I don't know how I'm meant to score. Maybe it's just the goalkeepers that are extremely strong on this game, and if so, then I hope that a patch will come out soon. Look at that, 9 shots on target and only 1 goal. Absolutely disgraceful stuff right there. We really did deserve some more goals, but in the end we only scored 1. At least we got the win, and I can't really complain anymore about that. Right, it's deadline day, guys, and we've had all of the transfer offers unacceptable or rejected. And all of them are because the player is too valuable for us. Apart from Schürrle and also Perisic, because they think that he's worth more than that. Okay, that's fair enough. I'm hoping we'll be able to sign a left mid on transfer deadline day. If not, I really do hope that I can still sign Luis Gustavo. But if not, then that is a real shame, really, because that money will have to wait until January before I can invest it back into the squad. But it shouldn't really matter too much. I mean, I really would like to pick up either Schürrle or another left midfielder, because we really are lacking in that finishing or in that left midfield position, and we need a really good clinical finisher. I think Schürrle would provide that, or maybe someone like Depay or I'm not really sure about Boetius. I think he's a bit more of a pace demon, but we'll still go in for all of these players and hope that the clubs do eventually accept them. 8 hours remaining. Do we get any emails? Let's have a little look here. We've got some emails and a transfer offer accepted. This is really... It's good. Yes, it is good because we do need another left midfielder, but out of all the options that we do have, I'd rather it not be this guy. But anyway, let's offer this guy a contract. As I always do to each player, 20% bonus and the 5-year length because we want them to stay at the club as long as possible, depending on how long we do this career mode for. Okay, so with Toulalan, they've set it at 9.5 million. I can get this guy for free in January if needs be, so really I don't need him at this moment in time, and that is absolutely fine. Musa Sal, they want 8.5 million. I'll go with 7.5. I don't think he's worth that much. You can see that he's worth 6.5 and he's 78 overall at the age of 28. I don't think he's worth 8.5, but we'll wait and see. Once again, hopefully some more clubs will accept these transfer offers. Right, guys, we've had a few transfer offers accepted here. In fact, pretty much all of them, apart from PSV. They do not want to get rid of Memphis Depay unless we give them a humongous amount of money. So that won't be going on. We've got Fenerbahce who've accepted. So it's really between Musa Sal and Boetius. I'll probably be going with Musa Sal. I'll be honest, I've never thought I'd say this, but I might actually be going with the older guy in career mode. He wants 90,000 a week. Well, you're not getting that, son, that's for sure. And Boetius wants to understand his squad role. So we will give him a... What should we give him? Should we give him squad rotation? Maybe future first team player. I think that's fair. And if he wants a higher role, then that's absolutely fine. And Schürrle, the deal has been accepted for that. So I can't actually afford his wages at the moment. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it down to 89,000. And hopefully he doesn't mind a deduction of 1,000 a week on his wages. And hope that he does sign the contract or any of these players so that we can get a new left midfielder in the club. Right, we've got some more emails here, guys. Now, I've got a real dilemma on my hands now, haven't I? I could either accept Schürrle right now or Musa Sal. And that is going to be very difficult indeed. I think what I'm going to go and do is accept Schürrle, really, because I think he'll be a better player and a really good player for us. So welcome to the club, Schürrle, and hopefully you guys are happy with that signing. I know I am. Schürrle is going to be a fantastic player at this club, and it's really good to get a new player into the club, I guess, but also someone that offers a little bit of depth on that left midfield position, because if Royce gets injured, we will not be in any trouble anymore. And let's go and have a little look at Andreas Schürrle. So this is Schürrle in the squad report. You would have seen his stats earlier, but for those that did miss it, here you go again. And these are the stats of Schürrle. 4-star weak foot, 4-star skills, can also play on the right. So versatility once again in the squad. And a really good player, long shot taker and dribbler. So that is very useful indeed. And a really good signing for only 13 million from Chelsea. Right, let's have a little look at the top deals before we end transfer deadline day. So as you can see here, Karim Benzema has gone and left Real Madrid. That's not really anything that's changed from previous FIFAs. He's usually either left for Chelsea, Bayern Munich, and any clubs like that basically. Sometimes even Arsenal in career mode, but he's gone to Bayern Munich in this one. And maybe that is a reoccurring one that we'll see in career mode later on this year. Begovic has gone from Stoke to Roma for 20 million. I'll be honest and say right now that is a bit of an overspend, and although he's a good keeper, that is a little bit too much money in my opinion. And then of course Mario Gomez going from Fiorentina to Tottenham Hotspur of all clubs, and that was probably because Soldado has gone to Wolfsburg for 16 million. So that is a good replacement for Spurs, getting in Gomez. And yeah, that's very interesting indeed. But let's end transfer deadline day and we'll see how much has been spent. Let's have a little look here. And we'll also take a little quick look at the score report before we end the episode. So yeah, players leaving on international duty and how much was spent. Wow, 165 million. A lot was done on that deadline day for sure. And let's have a little look at the squad report. Okay guys, so we got a bit of growth here. You can see that Weidenfeller has gone up in a few more stats. than in the previous episode. I think he was... I think he only went up in a couple of stats, but it's good to see that he's improving despite his age. It's the same with Lucas Piszczek. He's still improving despite his age, which is good to see. And Ginter is also improving slightly a little bit. Socrates is up to 83 overall, which is fantastic to see. And is there any other growth? Sven Bender is going up, which is good. Shaheen has gone up to 82 overall. I think we saw that in the last squad report. Blazhkovsky has gone up to 83 overall, and that is good to see. He's been fantastic recently. Have we got any more growth in the side? Royce hasn't grown at all so far, which is a bit surprising, considering he's the Bundesliga top scorer, and that is very surprising indeed. Kagawa hasn't grown since he's returned to the club. We got some growth, but I'm just looking for those green marks just to tell me that there is growth. And it's Mats Hummels that is up to 87 overall. I think the challenge is to get him to the best centre-back in the world, isn't it? I mean, he's already 87 overall. And now that age isn't a problem, I think he can really grow to be one of the best centre-backs in the world. Look at that 90 stand tackle. That is great to see. And... okay, it looks like Kell has started to decrease in some stats, which is a little bit sad to see. I may offer him a new contract, but I'm sure he'll retire next season. And it's good to see that they're not declining as fast, because last season, or last year in career mode, they would have gone down so much. It's unbelievable. Scuffet is up to 72 overall, which is also nice to see. And have we got any other growth in the players? Schürrle, despite only being at the club for a few hours, has also grown. Look at that shot power though, 87. That is brilliant. And we got any more growth in the side? I think we already knew about Ramos growing to 80. And apart from that, there's not actually that much growth in the side, but still good signs of improvement. Right guys, this is going to be the end of the episode and the end of the live commentaries, as it is the end of the transfer window. I do live commentaries every transfer window and also in cup finals, etc. But hopefully you guys have enjoyed this episode of career mode. If you have, please be sure to leave a like on the video and subscribe if you haven't already for daily FIFA 15 content. I will be uploading my other career mode, and that will be coming out Friday, I do believe. Don't know when this video is going up, but that will be up Friday. And hopefully you guys have enjoyed. Remember to vote on the straw poll for the career mode that is alongside this career mode. But hopefully you have enjoyed this video. Leave a like if you have. Subscribe if you're new. But other than that, guys, I'm going to have to leave it there. And I'll see you next time for another video. Thanks for watching.